It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, next on Madden Football.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. On play action, Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. First down, Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's 2nd and 8.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Not only was it a double move route, it was the dreaded post corner for any defensive back because you think that he's going all the way to the post in a deep route, and then he breaks it off to the corner. That's hard to flip your hips and get there.
Well, he didn't flip him in time. Big play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw here. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
To throw is Prescott.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 9 now. He finds his man Johnson.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Able to hit his target, Claypool.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Prescott to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
3rd and long for Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
So here is Washington now to take over.
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Robinson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Robinson again, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., his 11th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Brian Robinson. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. A throw over the middle taken in. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
down.
You
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Jonathan Allen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start with the option.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. He'll drop to throw.
Completion here to Claypool.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And taken right at the 35. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Inside give to Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Prescott. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They begin the drive with Robinson.
Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Handoff now to Robinson.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll set up to throw.
Able to connect with Dotson. And he is going to have a Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th.
Now here's the option play going left. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Back to throw.
Quick slant, Dotson.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. And now 4 yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 2nd and 3. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The try here for the extra point.